Welcome to In the Spotlight. I'm Shirley Lin. Now today I'm really honored to be speaking with Jade Chiu, who is an accessory and jewelry designer based in New York. She's got her own brand and everything. She has been in the States for 19 years. 8 years was spent in California and then 11 years in New York. She studied at San Jose State in graphic design, and then she went on to study at Parsons for fashion studies. And lastly, she also studied at Fashion Institute of Technology in accessory classes. So if you can tell, I'm wearing some of her works on me, but we're going to get into that eventually. But first, let's meet Jade. Hi, Jade.
Hi, Shirley.
It's so good to see you again.
Same here.
I know, we've met each other many years ago, but
right.
This is the second time I'm speaking with you, but the first time in the filming studio, so our audience can actually see. And for those who are listening, we'll be describing all these pieces of great masterpieces on us, eventually. But before we go into just why Jade is into fashion and jewelry and accessory and all that, she has a story to tell that has made an impact on her. So you want to start with that story, Jade?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jade Chiu, creative design director of Jade Chiu. Actually, a couple years ago, there's a amazing story that really affected me. It's like this couple of girls, teenager girl, they call me up and they say, Jay, can I come to your house? I wanted to introduce you to my classmate. I wanted you to wear your pieces. I was like, okay, so why don't you come to my studio? And that was a snowy day. It was really cold. Both of the girls, they were like 18. They came to me, were like trembling, like, wow, it's really far from where they were living. And so the little girl, she's a little bit choppy. She was like, I wanted to go to this concert, and can you dress me up? Like, I want everybody to see me. Because she's probably like, from the same peer. She didn't have the same amount of attention of as other girl. And so I was trying all my samples on her because as you can see, I'm a small size. So all my accessory is small. And I tried all my crochet, my pieces and my belts, and none of it is her size.
Oh, they were all too big.
Yeah, they were too small.
Too small. As you were saying, she was chubby, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I started just mumbling like, oh, I don't know, like I never know about the sizes, I'm sorry. And she looked in the mirror, she started to cry. I said, oh, what's wrong? And I feel like a little bit nervous, like she's my client, she come to see me. I didn't want, the last thing I wanted is to see her cry. And she looked in the mirror, she was like, that's it, I don't like myself. And she just, rah, rah, rah. I said, oh, don't worry, it's okay, I have a bunny ear. And she wear the bunny ear. That's like a really cute, it's actually like this tall.
It's fluffy.
It's fluffy.
It's furry.
So
yeah.
Then finally she was okay, and she looked in the mirror. She's cute, a cute bunny. And when she go to the concert, a lot of people see her. Like how people react to the bunny ear. They say, oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so adorable. And actually, the leading singer from the band, Good Charlie, they see her right there on the spot, like, oh wow, what a cute bunny.
Was she?
And
is this a pink bunny?
It's like the beige color.
A beige color.
But it just stands out so much.
Yeah.
At the concert, and all of a sudden she gains so much confidence, and that just hits me so strong. Like, I never thought my design one day can change this little girl, teenage girl, what they feel about this world.
Right.
And all of a sudden she was the happiest girl ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she said that, you said that she's one of your clients.
Yes.
Oh, really? So was she wearing your jewelry as well besides the bunny rabbit ears?
that was the whole focus.
The bunny rabbit ears.
Yeah, yeah, that thing.
Oh, that is so cool. So
Yeah,
she's still very close to you, I guess.
Yeah,
as a
but
friend.
then every now and then she was sending me message and follow my news. I was just feeling like, wow, if this design things can change somebody's life, it's quite a powerful.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, Jade, let's start from the beginning. Where are you from in Taiwan? Are you from Taipei?
Yeah, I'm
You
from
are.
Taipei,
You're a Taipei person,
but
okay.
then when I was younger, I lived in the south also and the east side. It's like all over.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
My parents moving around, so.
Oh, I see. So, and then how were you as a child? I mean, were you really into jewelry, like making art things? Really into tiny little things? Is that how you
When
were?
I was teenager, I like to wear different clothes to school, like every weekend. And I remember, like, other classmates, they would just come and see, what do you wear? What did you wear this week?
Really? So
And
what do you think would be your style? Punk? Or what would you call yourself?
I was always rebellion. I want to be something different.
So you're always wearing
I was wearing
dark color?
something not really dark, you know, just something in trend, and then kind of mix
Trendy.
it with my own style, like my own representative of how this things should look like.
I
A little
see.
bit different with personal character.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
And then when did you move to the States?
About 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
Do we need to talk about this
Wait,
now?
so did you go to college here at all, or?
Yeah, I went to mechanical kind of engineer school.
Mechanical engineering?
Yeah, because back then, I'm sorry, like Taiwan doesn't have that many supportive in fashion school.
Yeah.
And then always parents want you to become an engineer, like a computer guy, sort
okay,
of thing.
So
Yeah, so I didn't really study what I like back in school. I
Right,
have
but-
to go to the school because, you know, that's the suppose you have certain grades.
yes,
You can only go to the school.
that's right. Yeah, Taiwan's education is a little different. Where depending on how well you did it in the exam,
Yeah.
that's where you end up wherever you are. It
Right.
could be a major that you don't have an interest in, but because
Yeah.
you've got your grades there. So
Big time.
I'm thinking you're a girl and you were studying mechanical engineering. You know, usually you think of mechanical engineering related with guys,
know.
but yeah. So did you like it?
Me and my best friends, we made from that school. We were like very different from other classmates. Everybody was really good with what they like. We were good in like English or Chinese or music or arts.
So you
it's
were already-
nothing related to anything we studied there.
So you already was good in English. You liked learning the language.
Yeah.
Back then already. Oh, great! That's great. By what? Watching a lot of movies or singing English songs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And
I can
going
see
to
you
the
listening to English songs.
community and meeting some friends. Yeah.
Okay. And then then you told your parents you want to go to the States because
I want to learn English.
Oh, it was because
That was
Okay.
so simple.
yeah. That is so cool. I know you have an older brother. Just the two of you in the family, right?
Yeah.
Did he also go abroad just like you?
He's very against to it.
Oh,
Every time I asked him to go, he was like, I don't speak English. You know, I don't want to, I don't know what can I do there. But there's
Really?
a lot of Chinese there. No.
Yeah, that's true.
A
There's
lot
more.
of Chinese community.
Yes, it's growing
Like,
bigger and bigger.
As long you know how to communicate daily life, you don't really have to worry about that much.
So you're a very daring girl, from a young
Yes.
age, you have your own dreams and you really
Yes.
wanted to go get away from Taiwan, away from your parents, because you wanted to just simply go someplace and explore, be independent, and because your love for English, that you want to go and polish up your, go somewhere to polish your English
Yes,
language.
yes.
That the capability. Well, that's great. So then how did the jewelry part come in?
Oh, so after I graduated, I was in Silicon Valley doing my graphic design. And every day I have to, sit in front of the computer and just do a lot of work. And I wear different things to work every day. Like I will wear gloves and hat. Like, I like to dress up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
but you must be kind of out of place, right? Because you're in Silicon Valley, and but then you go in with a hat, and you're very trendy and fashionable. You don't. Did you? I guess you couldn't really have fit in with all these other engineers, right?
Yeah, they wear like shirts and the jeans. So every day I'm the highlight of the light. Like, oh, Jay, what are you wearing? Jay, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. You should be a fashion designer.
Right.
That's why back then there was a show called Project Runway.
Yes,
And
Project Runway.
I don't know if you watched that. It was about like 10 designers. 10 something. They go compete for the final. If whoever wins it, they have the funds to start a business.
Yeah, they have endorsement from different brands.
I always like to draw this little doll when I was in Taiwan, and then finally, I couldn't run away from my dream anymore. I feel like it's not because now I work in the computer field. I have a nice car and I have a cat, and that's it of my life. In the bottom of my heart, I still feel like if I have a dream, I wanted to chase it. Because when I went to States like 8 years ago from that point, I wasn't scared at all. I was very daring, like you say. I was just wanted to go by myself to another country. And why did I scare when I had a settled life? I was scared to change.
What, you mean you ask yourself, why should I be scared about changing my life?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Silicon Valley, California is like a heaven, opposed to New York like a hell, And just because that show really inspired me, like, oh, if they can chase the dream, why can't I?
Right.
Yeah. So I went on internet to check the place that they shoot the
Project Runway
in Parsons. I went on there to register classes by myself, and I went online to back then when you wanted to buy a ticket, you got to call and got to convert. No, you just went online and click. Then you set up your dream like that. And I got a flight one-way tickets. It's like next day to New York.
Wait. You were doing all this while here in Taiwan.
No, in California.
Oh, in California. Okay.
While after I watched that show, Project Runway, after all my colleagues told me I should be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to regret when I'm 60 by not trying. It was pretty struggle. It's more struggle than back in Taiwan. That innocent girl just want to go study English,
Right.
It's about career change. It's about can you afford your dream?
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, you registered online, and you're saying they got you a ticket to fly to New York?
No, I just got my own self tickets.
Okay.
JetBlue.
They give you a ticket. Okay.
No, it's like I didn't ask for anybody's approval. I was just doing this clicking thing on my own to go to school, and it was much easier for you to do something on internet than have to ask everybody, can I get this flight?
That is so cool. So wait, you registered to be a part of Project Runway?
No, Parsons School.
Oh, Parsons School.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is amazing. So when you got to New York, what was the first thing you did?
I was lucky. I made friends that came to pick me up, and then there's an area in New York called Flushing.
Yes.
Has a lot of Chinese community, and so first thing is my friend took me to find a place to stay and then to eat, and very lucky. My aunt was right there in Flushing eating. So she said, why don't you come to stay with me for some time until you know what you wanted to do.
Right, until you can make on your own.
But I didn't know that my aunt is gonna be there in Flushing. I know she is in New York, but I don't know where she is. I didn't even ask her.
Yeah.
So when you wanted to do something, the universe is gonna help you somehow.
Right.
Like, you know, like that, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah,
that is great.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Thanks to my aunt.
That is so cool. So when you were in California, I mean, were you also working part-time? I mean, to make a living for yourself, right?
In Cali, I was full-time student.
Oh,
but
okay.
then when I flew to New York,
Yeah.
I had like almost full-time job, and then went to 2 different school, Parsons and FIT, for like a year or 2. Yeah.
How do you do that? You mean like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays you take classes at Parsons, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays?
Something like that. I will
FIT?
work from Mondays through Friday in the daytime, and in nighttime then I went to Parsons and FIT.
But did you take up a part-time job to make a living? I mean,
It was almost like a full-time job, and I was
you
like
mean the classes?
No, the job.
Oh, the job.
Yeah.
Which was?
I was a personal assistant of a garment company, and basically she's an entrepreneur. So I basically pick up a lot of things from her through this process of learning.
Oh, okay. She's also from Taiwan?
No, she's Jewish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. How did you find that job?
Oh, there's a website called Craigslist. You know, most of people went through that site.
Oh, okay.
And she actually interviewed 200 people on that day. And then she saw me. She was like, okay.
200 people in a day? How do you do that?
She,
But anyway.
she got 200 later respond.
Right.
And
applicants.
she picked me right away like that. We just click at the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
So, because of her, you got this job
Yeah.
to make you through school.
Yeah, I have to thank to all my computer skills, like graphic design and websites skills. Back then, 10 years ago in New York, in fashion industry, nobody know how to do this computer app. Now it's different. So I was very easy for me to find any kind of job in fashion. I was very, very lucky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to later talk more about your pieces of jewelry and accessories and, describe it and show it to everybody. But before we do that, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Sure.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight. I'm Shirley Lin. Now today my guest is Jade Chiu, who is an accessory and jewelry designer based in New York. She's got her own brand. She actually studied at San Jose State in graphic design, also Parsons for fashion studies, and Fashion Institute of Technology in accessory classes. So I'm so glad that Jade is here in Taiwan for a couple months and that I get to meet her again and that she can talk about all her different art pieces. So, hi Jade again.
Hi,
Yes.
Shirley.
You know, right now we're both wearing pieces of jewelry and accessories on us, right? And so why don't we start by, Jade, that you can describe all these different pieces that I'm wearing on me. First of all, I'm wearing an bright orange dress. And it brings out brings out your jewelry. And so I've got something around my neck. It's a choker. You would call it? It's a short necklace. I can't see it myself, so I'm going to have Jade describe it, what it is to you.
Yeah. So actually, this piece is called a fused frame with the quartz. It comes with different form because all the quartz are natural. So when I get the quartz, I feel the shape and then I work around it.
Yeah, there are pieces of quartz, white colored quartz in the middle.
So natural quartz bring very positive energy. That's what I like about the stone. And this piece is actually a lot of small surreal object around it. It's actually the first piece that I start to make jewelry. And each piece found the melting wax, it's talking to me and it kind of shape it itself.
Right. Can you kind of describe, talk about what's really around the white quartz part.
Yeah.
Because I can't see myself. I forgot what's around it.
To me, it's the whole universe. It started from a small element, and my inspiration is from the Chinese zodiac animal, which each animal has the symbol that I created around it.
对。
So,
对 right. The Chinese zodiac signs, actually, that was sort of your focus for some time, and that really became very popular in the States because you know you brought out the Chinese zodiac signs in the jewelry that you design. So around the white quartz in the middle, it's more like what would you call this color? It's sort of like a grayish, sort of a blackish gray color. It's pewter color. I don't know.
Gunmetal, pewter color.
Gunmetal.
With the onyx beads that we hand beaded for the whole look. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, sort of an extension of the same thing on my hand, right? This actually, I'm wearing two pieces of ring sort of accessories on my hand, my right hand here. The one that's more obvious is the one in the middle, where it's also gunmetal.
It's eyes and also lips. It's very surreal. Like Dali is my idol. When I make something, I always think about the surrealism. So this piece it looks like a lip, but it's kind of like a iris in the center coming out. There's a three-dimensional flower that's growing.
That is so cool.
It's kind of like protecting the iris and also growing out.
Yeah. So this ring, actually, it's sort of like a metallic gray color, right? Dark gray color. And it's shaped like the lips. Okay. And it's big where it cuts across all my three middle fingers. And then in the middle, there's like a swirling kind of design with is that a diamond in the middle? Oh, that's crystal?
We do like custom make. If the client like it, we can do a
diamond,
whatever sizes you want it. So I call it a kissing eyes. Kissing eyes. Kissing eyes?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one round. What is that? What is that stone? The one in the middle, the eye. The eye. What's that stone?
Right now is a cubic zirconiac.
Cubic
it's a
zirconiac.
Imitation diamonds.
Right. Imitation diamond, that's it. Right in the middle. In the middle of this, lip-shaped ring here.
Yeah.
So that's the eye. Yeah, I really like that. And then actually behind, let me show the back side. Okay, the back side of the other set of rings. It's actually three rings together, worn at the same time across my three middle fingers. So they're connected to each other with chains, gold chains in the back, but in the front is all the individual rings. Yeah, the gold, which is sort of like a what is it? What's the design of this set of gold rings? Is it a dragon head? No. What is it?
It's actually the small form of the little skull head, and because it's like three rings swinging. So we have a special name for that. And that ring you can wear as one finger or three fingers up and down.
Oh.
So it's really fun to play with.
Oh, cool.
And the chain also can be decorated on the top if you wanted to do upside down. It's like really trendy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, enough said about me. Let's go over to you, Jade, what you have on you. Now, especially the necklace you've got, it's a very popular one. You want to talk about that? It's actually called the spine of the dragon?
Yes.
So try to imagine like the spine, okay, like the human spine, that's exactly what it looks like. It's all silver.
Yeah, so the shape of the spine is similar to the Chinese choreography.
You want to hold it? Just hold it and not move.
Yeah.
Right, good.
This is my interpretation of the perfect human spine. So it has like very sparkling looking and shining finish, and two sides one side is like the Chinese choreography shape, and the other side has the little details of the kind of like Stonehenge style. Very ancient, old looking. But in ours, look like a little person is standing there.
That's right. What's at the very top that looks like fanning out? Is that the head part of the dragon, or no? It's just.
You can use your imagination for everything.
I knew you were going to say that. Use your imagination.
Yeah, it's like antenna, or it could be a little two hands.
This is a very, very popular piece. I know a lot of celebrities love your work, especially this one here. Okay, what about your rings? You've got three rings. Talk about these big ones. I know this is another one that's very popular.
Yeah.
It's purple amethyst, is it?
Yeah,
no,
it's the amethyst flower.
Amethyst flower?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
the amethyst
it's purple in the
purplish,
middle, amethyst.
And also we adorn like the emeralds on the top to have a big contrast for the stone. And it's in silver, but in the detail you see the little gunmetal black diamonds that decorate this.
That is so cool. Yes, so it's sort of like the purple amethyst is being embodied by this silver cup around it, but it's shaped like a flower. It's three-dimensional, totally jutting out from your finger. It's a very eye-catching piece of thing. If you were to go to parties or banquets, that really would stand out.
This is really good for going to a party because amethyst keep you sober. When you drink, this can protect you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. What about your other one, the other hand?
The other hand is a lot of detail. It's found a unicorn.
All right, you want to just hold it there and not move?
Because like each year has a different Chinese animal. So this was made to celebrate the horse year.
The horse year.
Yeah.
So that's actually the relief of a horse on this really wide, almost as wide as one, what do you call it?
Knuckle.
Yeah, up to the knuckle, the first knuckle of, it's a knuckle ring? That's what you call it? What do you call this kind of ring? I don't know.
I would call it like a statement ring because my interpretation of the horse is a unicorn with beautiful wings and in a lace kind of style and has a diamond decorated on the top.
And the whole thing is silver. It's just really another very eye-catching piece, definitely.
It's actually white gold.
White gold.
Because it's shining and sparkling.
Yeah, it really
it's
sparkles.
It's really shining from long distance, you can see.
Now, Jade, I know that when it comes to ear accessories, earrings, you tend to design more ear cuffs rather than earrings. So you want to kind of show the side of your right, and focus on the ear cuff right now, and you want to so it kind of hangs from the back. Kind of goes around the back of your ear and then hanging from the top of your earlobe, right? And then actually it's got a chain, a very thin, very elegant chain that kind of hangs down from the ear cuff. Yeah, why do you design more ear cuffs than the traditional, average, conventional kind of earrings?
Well, a lot of people they don't have a earring.
Oh, they don't have
they have
the hole. They don't have pierced ears.
Piercing
for earrings.
Yeah, and ear jewelry becoming so popular because it's a strong statement that really brings out the personality. And I have the Dragon Phoenix ear cup that's really a leading trend right now. And this is more quiet, more elegant. It's a pearl chrome collection. And mix match with the earring, so you see a layer. It's not just a earring.
Right.
It's a story of a couple different things.
Yeah, you were saying, which you're not wearing today, but you were saying it's actually ear cuff in the shape of a phoenix that kind of goes the back of your ear and the head shown at the top of your earlobe. Yeah. So that's a beautiful piece too. A phoenix kind of hanging onto your ear. And it's sort of like a silver color, I remember. So Now, I believe that a lot of celebrities love to wear your jewelry because all your jewelry and accessories are so appropriate for stage performances. I know for one, Madonna likes to wear your works, right? Your masterpieces. So you want to talk about, just how it is, with celebrities. Do you get to know them personally? Like Madonna, did you get to meet her in person?
So some I have met them in person, but some is through stylists. Madonna is like, I was selling my pieces with Patricia Field, one of the most famous stylists in the world.
Okay.
She has a store in New York on Bali Street. So stylists would go there to get the pieces for some the party and events. And some will go through me. They send me requests, say, oh, we have this star, they're going to Grammy Awards, or do you want
anything for them to wear?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. So how does it feel being in New York, okay, the center of, fashion, I don't know, celebrity,
money.
Yeah. Yeah. How I know you're very, you've kind of ingrained yourself in this New York way of life. And I think you fit so well, in New York.
Right.
How has it been so far?
I never thought of, living in New York. It's my end destination. I was just, New York is a place to make your dreams come true because it has so many talented people there. Everybody want to squeeze on that little island. So whenever you have an idea, whenever you have some product you wanted to show, it's the best place because everybody was around you in the same industry and you can make amazing work like a photo shoot or a video.
But Jade, it's so competitive there too. Everybody wants to make a mark in New York, right? It wants to be seen and be known. How do you manage? How do you stand out?
Right.
I mean, for one, you're petite.
Yeah.
But you do stand out. You've shown me pictures and where you're in these events and, shows and everything. Somehow, while you're standing with all these tall people and everything, you stand out though, because of the way you wear yourself and the way you, accessorize yourself and the way you wear your hair and everything. You stand out. How did you do it?
Thank you. I was just trying to be myself, and I know, I need to wear something on my head. So the pieces that you're wearing right now, if I go to designer events, I would just wear that on my forehead.
Your forehead? What? Really?
Yeah. And then also
you're a riot. You're so radical.
I'm petite, and so already Asian girls might be
that too. Asian. You're Asian too. You stand out. Yes.
Yeah. So I was trying to get as many eye-catching camera as possible. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm sure it's really nobody can see me. You gotta do something.
That is amazing. I see that one time you actually bumped into Janet Jackson by by accident.
Yes.
And you were wearing this. It was the year
of a snake.
The snake.
Yeah.
And you were wearing this headpiece on your forehead. Was it really a headpiece or was it a necklace?
It was a necklace.
It was a necklace, and you wore it on your forehead. You said you just came out of the restroom and you bumped into her. So then you took a picture with her. You just called out Janet as if you're like best friends or like that.
Yes.
And then she actually took a picture with you. I saw that picture. So that is just amazing. So that's how you, for some reason, you just got that that awe about you, that aura actually about you, that people just kind of attracted to you like a magnet, right? Would you say that? There's something about you?
Yeah, I think I wasn't the most beautiful girl in my class, but the most beautiful people, they will all come to me for my style or my taste, something, and we become the best friends ever because we need each other.
To be honest, I mean, do you think that your style of jewelry is one of a kind in New York, or do you find similar competitors?
It's pretty much unique, one of the kind, but in our category has many
a
like
lot.
emerging designers.
Right, emerging
Yeah,
designers.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And
Yeah.
in Taiwan, there's not so many people yet. So if I could, I wanted to help the Taiwanese designer
Oh.
have their own.
Oh, yes, come back.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you
yes,
really
yes.
intend to come back?
I wanted
You
to
move back? Are you?
like half and half time, but I wanted to
Okay.
help these young designers
All right.
to grow.
All right. Well, that would
Yeah.
be great. I
'Cause-
think they would love, for
Yeah.
you to have someone so talented to be their mentor. Yeah.
There's actually a lot of talented people
Here in
much
Taiwan?
more talented than me.
Aw.
And then just because the combination of all this branding and strategy and all the training and experience. So at me today, I wanted to share my experience because I was picked as a top 100 designer for the last 2 years.
Okay.
And being exposed to the best emerging designer in the world.
Really?
To share the story with everyone. And
Now you tell us.
Yeah, so I wanted to share what I've learned and what my special experience to help this
Oh, that would
young
be really
designers.
great.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful. What's your plan from this point on? What's your future plan? What do you have in mind?
Not only just helping young designers, I also want people accepting my works and to have a team because we have accessory, like I make a handbag and shoes and hat and everything.
Oh, you're starting to design those too now?
I know that was my background.
Oh.
Like when I went to accessory classes, I made shoes, handbag, and hat, and jewelry is like creating a beautiful artwork, and accessory is more helping people with the daily life.
Okay.
So I creating a line is more like a city design that the product that's really thoughtful that can actually help you with what you need in the city. From my personal suffering experience in New York. So this product will really help you go commute, this kind of thing.
So you
my
are
plan.
going to be also, besides just jewelry and accessory, you're going to also start designing more of these other kind of accessories like handbags and shoes
like
and
a
hats
fashion
and stuff?
tag.
Yeah?
It's belong to accessory category too.
All right.
It's just
all right.
more like a current what city people really need when they commute. They might need a hat that's preventing the cold.
Right. So you're going to be, when am I going to see these other accessory designs?
I'm starting to make
You're
it
starting to
that
make them?
now, but
All right.
I really wanted to have a partner to do this together.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
All
if I can find someone in Taiwan, that'll be amazing.
Oh, that would be great. And that's why
Yes,
you're here,
yes,
actually.
yes, yes.
Well, good luck in this. I hope that I'm sure you're going to contribute a lot to Taiwan with what you've learned from
Yes,
abroad.
yes.
Those 11 years, I'm sure, counted a lot for
Yes.
you. Actually, it's 19. What am I talking about?
19.
Yeah, 19 years. All right. Thank you so much, Jade.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to see
It
you
was my
again and talking to you.
honor.
And
Yeah,
I feel
thank you
such
so
an
much.
honor
We have
to be able
planned this.
to exhibit your pieces
Thank
on
you.
me
You look
for this.
beautiful.
Well, thank you. Right. All right. Thank you, Jade.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching In the Spotlight. I'm Shirley Lin.